Hello and welcome to the I Can Do podcast with Benjamin Lee. We're here to talk about tips and strategies to have an I Can Do mindset. Life is what you put into it. Get the most you can. Here's your host, Benjamin Lee.
Hello and welcome to a new episode of I Can Do. I'm your host, Benjamin Lee. It was Sunday afternoon, sunny outside, nice and hot in North Texas, driving to the building where we worship to gather with other Christians to sing songs. I'm driving about 70 miles per hour. I put on the Smart Control option in our Nissan. This option allows me to use the cruise control. The car basically takes care of everything else. I know if a vehicle is close to me on the left or on the right. I know when we are getting too close to a vehicle in front of us because the car activates Smart Control. What that looks like, it automatically slows us down. So we're going 70 miles per hour. We're getting closer, approaching another car in front of us. We begin to slow down to about 65. In some cases, it was 60 miles per hour. We still arrived at our destination on time. We got there safely. Nothing to complain about, right? Nothing to be concerned about or upset about, right? Here's the thing. As we were driving and allowing the car basically to drive us, there were a lot of different feelings and emotions that my wife and I had. On one hand, we could see other people driving past us. Why are we going so slow if everybody is speeding up? We're going to be left behind. But the reality was, we weren't left behind at all. Maybe they were 5 or 10 seconds ahead of us. We had no idea who these people were. We had no idea where they were headed. But the feelings of going slow, not making progress, being left behind began to outweigh the positive benefits of we're getting there safely. We don't have to do that much except sit here and use the wheel to steer the car. Smart control is something I want you to think about this week. It is interesting how we all know that self-control is absolutely necessary in our lives. We need to use self-control in our lives. We need to have it if we're going to be quote unquote successful in whatever area you are going after or choosing to be successful. Smart control is something that we all need. The challenge, though, with self-control or smart control is how powerful emotions really are. Emotions can cause us to speed up when there's absolutely no reason to speed up. It can cause us, feelings and emotions can cause us to look at other people when there's absolutely no reason to look at and wonder and worry about what other people are doing. Feelings and emotions can actually cause us to think that we're not making any progress whatsoever. If we're going to be smart and have control in our lives, we have to navigate those feelings. We have to be able to distinguish between feelings versus facts. The facts are, we have a car that is designed to help protect us. The fact was, we got to our destination on time. The fact was, we were only maybe a few seconds behind those who were speeding, or at least that's what we felt like, they were speeding faster ahead of us. What if we start doing the same thing in our lives? We know that self-control is necessary. Figure out your destination, where you're trying or where you are going and headed in whatever field or category or goal you may have. Don't worry about other people who may be speeding ahead of you, because the reality is they're probably not that far ahead of you. Don't worry about if you feel like you're not really making progress, because the reality is you probably are making great progress. Instead, focus on the destination. Be wise, be smart, stay in control. and get to the destination the proper way, safely, doing a good job, accomplishing what you need to get done. That will change everything. This week, make sure that you have smart control in everything that you do. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode. If you are in the need or are looking for more motivation in your life, feel free to check out my website, benjaminlee.blog, where you can find hundreds of encouraging, motivational blog posts on a variety of subjects. You can find all of my books, which can also be found on Amazon.com, and other podcast interviews with a variety of people. I hope this helps. Please leave me a rating and a review. I can do, and so can you. Take care, and God bless.